Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends of the area you are watching for. This is another new month, and this is another new thinking, new understanding on restoration. And this month is a restoration month. In the case this is the first time you come across my video online or wherever, please just do me a favor. You share, press like notification button so that anytime I drop a new video you'll be the first person to watch. That thing when you the red blue for your front, when you just screen this video, when you look on top you see say blue say follow. Please just try press that follow. At the same time you just see press like, you share am so that you fit still help me reach many people. My main goal is to make see say people home get peace, to fix home where there is problem, to learn so that we no go fall victims. Na wetin make me dey come online, not be for saga, but I know say if na saga many people go wan like to watch or to, but when e come to see say na advice, because one way and another say the thing may concern us, nobody wan watch. Everybody wan try escape am say no, we use our sense. I remember in one parable for our place, say person say na im mind e wan take do something, na im dey marry papa wife. Although that one na story of another day. My reason this morning when I come online say be say there are things wey in dey trend now be say we don need know how to do, we know how to return it back. That is why you see I title this message, how can how you can restore your marriage back without third party, without say you no invite anybody. It's like when you want to recover wetin you lost. When you want to recover wetin you lost, there are many things that you need to put in order. That is why sometimes we find it difficult to come back to marriage or to get that good things, that good time we share together before. Some of us we are just in marriage sake of say make people not say we don run for marriage, sake of say make people not laugh or say we not feel married, but the peace and joy is no longer there. I just want to give you some understanding to know how to come back, how you fit take bring your family back, how you take fit bring your relationship with your spouse back. Because you may say not be me cause am, not be my fault, but nobody know who get fault. But wetin I want let you know say whenever there is dispute or whatever problem at all, you no quick take care of am, you go come escalate. When you come escalate, then to come fix am now you go come dey look for third party wey be say you go come talk put say tell your husband say sorry or tell your wife say sorry, which we not suppose to be like that. First of all, before you fit retrieve your marriage back, before you fit restore your marriage, you need to know where, what is interrupting, try to reconnect it. I'm sorry, it's just a problem of network. I think it's okay now. As I was saying, before you can say okay now let me restore something or recover something, but you must know where the error was, what was the problem. If you fit trace where the problem dey before, na you fit restore whatever you want to restore marriage, to restore peace in marriage. You know say many of us we enter marriage with sweet mouth. At the end, when we don really stay into when we don dey inside the marriage, that sweet mouth we no dey do am again. That sweet mouth wey be say when you never marry you be comedian, and that comedy word when they come out for your mouth make that woman say no, if I dey there with this kind of sweet sweet word, e go make my mind relax. But now you don enter that marriage, that comedy talk no dey come out from you. And if you be that person wey be say you dey call your girlfriend when I never marry, your wife when I never marry, every 3 hours or every 2 minutes, that communication, and na wetin be say na im make am say no, if I dey with this person, na very caring somebody wey want to hear from me every time, and at the end you come marry, when you come comot go work, you no even dey care of calling maybe until you come back for night. You see where the little little fault dey come be say we no dey count am say na fault. And na you be person wey be say e dey admire your wife before anything when you wear baby you look fine or something like that, suddenly in those sweet word e don comot. You see say as this thing dey comot, na so the love dey get gap. Okay, now if you know say you be person wey be say when you dey with your wife say na the friend, you never one day use a harsh word for am. Na because say na don marry now, na don dey house together, na come dey use harsh words for each other. I no dey talk to only the man alone, even the woman also. Some of women also when dem get wetin dem need for man, dey see say the man say if this man get all wetin I go take survive life, I no go suffer, but as I never enter na anything when this man dey do, me I bear am first, me I take enter. And now when you come enter finish, that beer when you fed the beer that time, you no come feel the beer am again, and this man now will come see you like another person. Those things dey cause problem wey be say e dey marriage today wey e no gree finish. Retrace our way back to where we start from, so that the peace go dey. And if you be that person wey be say when you dey friend your husband always dey like that bedside, and you dey give am as e want, at the end now say because say you come get the ground, then you come enter, you come use am dey punish am. You see say there are many things wey be say you need to work on. Or you wen be man be say before you, because say this girl dey fine, you like am, the body be everything be, anytime when e take ask you that time when you never marry am, you dey get the time for am dey give am. But now when you don marry now, you no get the time for am again. You see say na something wey be say we go work on. If you be Christian, say you really understand, if you look the book of 1 Corinthians 7:1-5, if you fit read down, you see what the Bible was saying. Nothing go make you deny your husband access or deny your wife access when e need am, except understanding or communication. You let am know why, the reason why I no fit do am now. Cause there they say e sef only prayer when be say you dey prayer say now you let your wife know or let your husband know say I dey like this, so I no go fit do this thing now because of this one. If your partner accept, na only where be say okay, you say I no go give am. But if your partner no accept, whether you dey fast or not fast, give am, so that peace go continue to dey reign. If you want that wetin I dey tell you, carry your Bible, go to 1 Corinthians 7:1-5. If you still get the time, you can read down so that you understand wetin I dey tell you. Tracing your way back to restore your home. If you remember before you enter how that love dey sweet, that thing when you dey do that time, you say make that love dey sweet, the same thing you need to do back now. Not say because say my husband no change, I no go change. You change first. You will see if your husband no go back to the same route also, or you man see say okay na you get the wisdom to change first, you change. If you see say this woman no go come back to im original sense, because when you let third party enter, the matter go come dey escalate, the matter go come dey hard for you to fix. You no go come dey feel say I go come dey tell now for this presence of person say tell my wife sorry, or I go tell my wife go dey say I go come tell am sorry when be say na him offend me. Then prideness go come enter. Many of us, you know say when there is love, na im man two man go rush say dem wan go rush baff, dem go quickly do for there because love dey, they understand theirself. But when you don kill that love, I know say many of us now they no fit baff with their partner again because of say that love no dey there. You understand? Na something when you know when you be when be say dem dey boyfriend and girlfriend, they do everything together. They do everything together. They no dey do this one leave this one. You remember to call, you ask, but wetin come happen suddenly wey be say you no come dey call? You no know say your partner go dey suspect say something else dey wrong, if at all say something no dey wrong. And you wan be say you always dey be say the time when you never marry you be comedian, you fit dey for line make joke, but at the same time na when be say you come marry na your that romantic you no come get am again. Your own na just to see say I get person for house, or I get person as just to see say na my man, or na the pet name when you dey call am that time wey be say una just new start, na im dey burst that person head when be say it's okay we must stay in union together. I just suddenly all those things just disappear. And some of us also, some of our lady, you know say we share some of our lady, we share our love, the love we suppose to have for our husband, we share am, we give it to our wife. We suppose to get to our husband, we give it to our children, which is not supposed to be so. If you are that woman, say because say your children don grow, your duty for house when you suppose to do, you leave am to your children, you see say you also you still dey destroy your home, you need to stop. E might be say na your children cook that food, but when e reach to present that food to your husband, do it yourself. Do it yourself. If you no dey sick, you no get anything wey dey do you, if your husband eat finish, e suppose you remove that plate, no wait say honey just help me put am there. But I know say with understanding, if with understanding the man can just okay I eat finish let me remove things. But without understanding, you know say you just dey do am just say arrogance, just to do am to say make people know say make the man do the thing you don tire. I no see why problem no go dey that house. You remember at the beginning, you know how to give it wetin your husband need or wetin your wife need. You be that man wey be say if you dey come for road that time when you never marry, you dey drop cellophane or handbag something like that come give your wife as a surprise, but just suddenly you stop all those things. Why do you think say the marriage go remain the same? The love cannot remain the same because things change suddenly. If for example say maybe there is financial problem or maybe mismanagement, at least if you dey use like 200 dey do surprise before, you dey still dey see surprise of 10 or 20 naira or something like that. So okay I just use it do surprise. You understand? I just surprise my husband with this thing, or I surprise my wife with this thing, which you was doing before marriage. After marriage, because of some certain attitude, you just stop it. Restoring back marriage without third party, you need to go back to your roots, where you are coming from. to restart. That is why there is a parable. He said, when you try to cut a new road, if construct a new road, when you find it difficult to trace it, you come back to the old road so that you can get the new construction. There are things we do with ignorance that put our marriage into trouble. But we continue to do it and say maybe one day my husband will succumb to me or my wife must obey. If it can't happen, say he no can't obey, can't tell am say go, single mother come full everywhere, single papa come full everywhere. There are things we need to put into consideration. Say nah, sit down, come back, say no. Wetin really happen for so time to so time be say our relationship come scatter, e come be like this. Now when you discover your problem, na that place you go fit fix your home. No wait somebody wey dey outside come discover your problem for you. I believe say if you be person wey be say e dey recollect, e dey reason fast, as I dey talk so, you suppose to reason, know where your problem is, where your error for dey come. Because if you not discover your error, nobody go discover am for you. Now when you discover your error, now you go know say na where this person dey offend me, or na where this one dey offend me, dey offend this person. We try to fix it back before the marriage come to the extent that say we no fit fix am again. Putting our home right, e help a lot. Now when you have a peaceful home, na you go fit focus. If you don't have a peaceful home, you can never focus. Some of us give our love of our husband to our children. We take it from our husband, we give it to our children. Our children don't, now my children dey marry. If tomorrow these children comot come go marry, or they don't go there on their own, you with your husband are come turn to cataract for his house. Then you come say I wan manage am like that until the day when God will call us, which is not supposed to be so. You need to retrace your way back now. The thing wey make your husband love you for that first time, say if I no marry you, I no go marry another person. That thing wey make that woman say if I no marry you, I'm not marry you, I no marry that person. Why we no fit come back now, come dey trace that way to make sure say we restore our home. If you can restore your home without third party, you are the most wisdom man on earth. Because not be everything you wait. For example, now there are many marriage now be saying now their papa, their mama, they control am, which is not supposed to be so. When your papa and your mama don't dey control marriage for you, your feelings of marriage, you don't die, and you can never get peace for that house. Marriage supposed not be waiting another third person go come dey talk put. Return back to the root where you know say na wetin you do when you take win that man heart, or when you take win that woman heart. Continue dey do am so that that love will be dey renew every day. You go dey renew that love every day. Not because of say na only time when be say you need your woman for bed, or you need your man, now you go tell am sweet word. Sweet word. Tell am sweet word whenever you come across, or wherever you are there, when you come out. Just a marriage, sweet home, to live a peaceful home is just like a really Christian. To afford the real life of Christian is very easy. It's the same thing for marriage. Now humble, respect each other, let each other know wetin I need, wetin I no need. Not hurt somebody so that they not hurt you also. Wetin you know say they not go do to you, don't do it to the others. Try to retrieve your mistake wherever you mistake. Not everybody was born to make the mistake, but when you made the mistake, how you revise back, how you retrieve yourself is matter. Not be to because I make error, I no wan submit, I will continue to make error. You know, when you like, for example, when you make one lie for you to say okay, I free for that one lie, when I like, you lie a million lie again to make sure say okay you dey correct am. More you wan correct the error when you make, the lie when you lie more again. Why not? Is it not better than you not lie than to say okay you come dey use lie dey restrict lie? The problem of marriage is the same thing. If you are that person who no fit say I am sorry, you cannot forgive. If you cannot say I'm sorry, even when somebody tell you say I'm sorry, forgive me, you cannot forgive because it's too hard for you to say I'm sorry. Likewise, somebody, if it's that person still tell you say I am sorry also, you no go fit forgive because e hard you to say I am sorry. If you cannot say I'm sorry to somebody, even though somebody say oh sorry forgive me, you cannot forgive. If you are that kind person, you know no marriage when you enter when you get peace, because you yourself you are the problem to your marriage. You need now to change, return back to the former place where you start in that marriage, because you no fit enter marriage when be say na trouble you take enter catara and say oh na by force if you no marry I go kill you. If you enter with a peace and joy, with harmony, why can't you retrace your back to that same point so that your marriage go dey renew every day, go dey renew every day. Anytime when be say you waka you see your husband, it's like say na today una know, or when you see your wife, it's like say na today una know, because the way the rapport, the way una do things together. But if you continue to say no, I am the right, I make I no fit say sorry because no be me find trouble, not be me offender, you see say the trouble will remain. It's only way you can settle your home without nobody will come inside. Go back, trace your way, where I dey make error, wetin I dey do for this woman, wetin I dey do for this man. That time be say he like me well well, when he go say he go wake up carry me say let's go fast food, or let's go to party, or let's go to this one together, and suddenly these things no dey happen again. You know where the problem come from, so that you go fix am back. And some of our women also, when they make error, this error dey for our woman body well well, many of our women, because you with your husband get little scratch, or maybe your husband no even know wetin make you dey vex. When he go dey need of you come say I tire, I do this one. You not supposed to tire. You're not supposed to tire. In the Bible say in any condition when you dey, you don't need to tire. Give it to am, because God put that distance for there so that union go dey strong. Not be say God no know how to make woman or produce without say sexual intercourse, but he just put am to make sure say the union go dey strong. It's like renewing, or maybe when you renewing a covenant, because of say our attitude, the way we see things, we continue to put our head like say maybe na we know pass. Nobody know pass for marriage. Marriage na fall for me, I fall for you. If you say now you know pass, you put your marriage into danger, then you come dey look for person when he wan help you settle your home, whereas you don put fire. But if you let say maybe I fall for my husband fall for me, you see say the prayer go just dey move, like e go just dey go like moving train. But if e come be say me and na me be superman for the marriage, this one come be superman, the marriage na e go come be like caterpillar when e no get a better engine. Before e from here reach here, e don quench. Go dey look for mechanic. To fix our marriage back to the root where we are coming from is very easy. As I earlier said, a good Christian know how to follow up with Christ, and that is how a good wife or a good husband know how to retrace the ways back. Whenever I made a mistake, know how to say I'm sorry, please, it will not happen again, and don't let it happen. Then you see the love will be renewing without nobody know what is happening. Everybody want to know what is happening in your family. Why be saying na so peace na dey? Because una know una sef, una know where error dey come, una know where error no dey come. I just wake up dis morning say before I comot for house make I give una dis advice, because many of us no know how to settle our home when problem don come. You may settle your home for bed when time come. In the afternoon una may get problem, but in the night una know how to settle una sef by telling each other where you wrong me or I wrong you. Sometimes you no need to explain, just say sorry. If there is maturity, you no need to explain again. Okay, sorry, I know say I wrong you, forgive me. Let's not be proudness in pride in our marriage. Who we dey pride for? Make dem say na me strong pass or na me do strong pass. No, those one make we take am out of our marriage so that our marriage go fit move forward. And if you be that person wey be say e dey call your family into your marriage, please not destroy your marriage with your hand. Stop it now before you scatter your marriage. If you dey invite your parents, your people, your family into your marriage, I say stop it now before you destroy your marriage. Things wey you know say you no dey do before, when you come dey do suddenly, stop am. Dat thing wey you know say you dey do before be say your husband dey carry you as handbag go anywhere una dey go, start am now. Dat thing wey you know say you no dey do before, when be say your wife no fit go out without you, and if after say you say I tire, you go say honey oh just follow me, if you no just go corner. You know say your wife is proud of you, e want to see you by her side every time. You go back again so that you with your wife na fit live like Romeo and Juliet. You know, when there is no love in marriage, it's just like it's somebody who is inside a prison just waiting for the day to complete. Abeg, if you that person wey know how to play with your wife, be romantic anytime, day and night, afternoon, wherever una dey, just give am let am know say yes, e mean a lot to you. E mean a lot to you. My husband mean a lot to me. Without my husband now, how na so my husband talk, if my husband no gree I no go go. Before you make any movement as a woman, let your husband know where you dey go. As a faithful man also, your wife must know your whereabout. If you dey tell your wife before you comot for house say see where I dey go, suddenly you no come dey tell am again, you see say we dey use our hand dey find trouble. Abeg, many things wey we know say e no dey good, wetin we no dey do before we come dey do am, na e come bring problem for our marriage. Make we try stop am so that you will see say that old love wey be say if I go escort you reach house, you escort me come back. Dat time when we never marry, if I just leave you now before 5 seconds we don dey miss each other. Try create that love again. Try go back to that root. You never old. There is no oldness in marriage. There is no oldness in love. Not put your children in the place of your husband, and not put your husband in the place of your children. There are different love, because when your children go, your husband remain. When your children go, your wife remain with you. Please, let this advice change things in our marriage. Let's change our thoughts, our thinkness, our motive towards our marriage so that we have happy home. When we go outside, we will always think of coming back home, because when there is fire at home, when you go outside, even when everybody finish dey go back, for you to come back home, it will become a problem. You will be looking for who you will hang with just to while away the time, which is not the best. Please fix your home. Learn how to say I'm sorry. Learn how to find out where was the problem. Try to discover where the fault is coming from so that you can rectify it. If you cannot say I'm sorry, you cannot forgive. Please work on it. It's very important in marriage. That sweet word that you need, that you usually say to your partner, is matter in marriage. Continue. It will help you to build your home. That play that we used to play like a cash cash, it help a lot. Continue. I know some of men, they kill the emotion of their woman. When the woman want to show that kind love, or maybe play that kind play with them, say no, 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 leave me, I'm tired, do this one. You kill the emotion. Tomorrow you will not do it again. But you now you come to say, why my wife they do like this? You kill her emotion. Or you woman, when we say, sometimes when we say your man go, your husband dey come, he touch you for the side when you know say dey shock you pass, not do am again. You know say sometimes our moral, we kill our emotion because of our moral, the way we think. You understand? These are the things that will make your love continue to renew every day. You know where e go, when e touch you that time, e touch you. Na just that is how e suppose to be. Not say no, not touch me again, not touch me again, because say you dey vex. And when you don kill that emotion, don kill that feeling, you don do am 2 3 times, say you na the same thing you do, you no go do am again. Then you don dey cut the part, dey comot small small. Then wetin you want make e come dey do? When e come, e carry e phone go come be best friend. You come dey complain say my husband or my wife na so so phone e dey. Whereas you are the one who give the chance. The chance when you give to your wife, na im go take carry phone, or when you give to your husband, na im go take fall in love with phone, forget about you. But if you be person be say, anytime when be say your husband dey, or maybe una no get anything wey una dey do that cash cash wey una dey do when before una never marry, dey get the time dey gist, dey talk, you go see say phone go dey far. Nobody go complain say because say my husband, if you just come na so so phone dey carry, because na you cause am. Na if na my wife dey cause, na you cause am. Na the only way to revise yourself back to the root where we are coming from in the first place, so that our marriage will be renewed. This is where I want to stop this message this morning, because my time fast spent. I want to go back to work. I'm going back home, work very soon. I believe this message will touch someone to change. Maybe out of 100, 10 may change, or 5 may change, or 50 may change. It may change many life, many marriage. It may restore many marriage. But do not forget to share, so that if it does not mean anything to you, to be meant to another person else, please do me a favor by sharing this message. Press that follow, that blue something. When you click this, you see on blue, you say follow. Just take and follow. You no go collect any money for you. You for YouTube, you just press like, subscribe. That red this thing wey say subscribe, just press and subscribe. After that button wey be like bell, just put am where dey make brrrr. Anytime when you see my video don enter, you just see am once brrrr. Then you help me share am, so that me and you work together to change family, so that they no go come dey use phone dey call you say problem dey that marriage, because you dey do the needful by helping me sharing this message to people to change. This only thing I need from you people. Abeg, you no go pay any money. You no go pay any money to share am. You no pay any money to press that button. Just click am, you open am. You watch am, as you click am, dey open am, you immediately just put follow, share. Any group when you see, no, help me share and put, so that we change the people mindset concerning marriage. I no come here for saga. You understand? If na for saga, maybe millions of people for don dey view me direct, because I no come for saga. I come to make your home in peace, so that if I see you for road tomorrow, you go dey happy, me I go dey happy. Na my message be that one. God bless you all. Remain blessed and continue a happy week. And this month will change many things in your life. Thank you for now. Until we see again.